I'm Mickey Angeline here at the Sacramento Second Annual State of the Valley Music Industry Forum. And I'm here with Mr. Germaine with Hot Mix 106, correct? And you have a show on that station?
Yes. Yeah, it's a cold cup of coffee Monday mornings at 9 a.m.
Wonderful. And Hot Mix 106 is one of the really great internet radio shows here based out of Sacramento. And what do you feature on your morning show?
It's just a talk radio show. So very little music. Kind of hard to describe sometimes. It doesn't have really necessarily a theme. It gets based really, it really gets identified as like a relationship show, but not necessarily like just dating, but just interpersonal relationships. So usually it's some subject dealing with people, and then it's kind of hard. You just kind of have to listen to it. It's hard to describe.
I love talking about people and their inner selves. I'm going to have to listen in, and that's a weekly show, correct?
Yes, every Monday at 9 a.m.
And what would you say was been some of your most interesting shows today that you've discussed the topics?
This is a subject matter, man.
that racy.
Little bit.
Now I'm really going to want to listen to this show.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on what your listeners cover before I would go too deep into something.
Yeah, it would have to be probably generally G-rated there.
Yeah, just dealing with people.
Dealing with people. Wonderful. And how long have you been doing your show?
Just about a year.
And you're seeing great success with it so far?
Yeah, it's doing very well. And
what is your take on the difference between having internet radio, which is what you do, and terrestrial radio, which is what people are used to?
Well, I did terrestrial radio a little while back, and I think the biggest difference, well, it's changed a little bit now that most terrestrial radio stations stream their stuff now, but I think just your potential fan base is so much greater doing internet radio as opposed to terrestrial. Because like in the Sacramento area, you'd be much more limited trying to do a show as opposed to like most of my listeners. The feedback that I get are in Texas and New Jersey and a lot of southern states. So, you know, an opportunity that I wouldn't typically get if I was just on a traditional radio station.
That is an incredible thing, especially because you cross demographic. You have different styles, genres, way of thinking. People in not just the United States, but even all over the world.
Yeah. Actually, there's listeners in France too. I get emails from.
There you go. France. That's the country of love, the capital of love. So your show, I think, is batting 1,000 for that.
Yeah, it's doing okay. The show's doing okay.
And what brings you to the industry forum today?
Really just an opportunity to kind of meet and talk with other people in the business somewhat, and just kind of, really that's it, just to kind of...
A great networking tool.
Yes, please. Yeah.
That is wonderful. Well, I thank you for taking the time out. Definitely. Is it a cold cup? What's the show again?
A cold cup of coffee.
A cold cup of coffee. HotMix106.com. Check it out. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.